Hey guys, I decided to do a different video. It's me, Dr. One AirSofttalk. Now, if you're looking to buy an Airsoft Rpk, what should you get? First, for one, if you like to have your gun come with better internals than externals, the SRC Gen 3 Rpk is definitely the way to go. I personally have this model, and I ran 20,000 rounds before anything happened, and that was with no fuse and live hoe. So I blew out my motor, but the motor is not that great anyway. It's too high torque. Matrix is the way to go for motors, in my opinion. But then if you're going for external quality, you're going to want to get a Classic Army. And the reason I'm actually buying one, so yeah, I know. The reason I'm buying it is because it has the Arsenal markings on it. And that's something that I really, really like. It's some nice markings, and plus it has the, has a side rail on the side, so I don't have to buy some mount that is screwed into the receiver and it's kind of further up, so I don't have to be like this when I'm looking down the sights. Anyways, I never use my sights anyways. I just have views going down range. Now, one of the things I don't like about it, it's not as long as the real RPK barrel like this one. It's a bit shorter, and if you notice, you can't even really tell by the camera. My barrel sticks out a little bit, but the flash hider hides it. This is a 650 Matrix clone of the Prometheus, which is actually really good, by the way. I was actually hitting people at, I don't even know how much FPS. I'm running an M125 spring. I know I'm getting over 430. I was hitting people at 350 feet with no problem. And that's with the stock hop-up. So, just that barrel alone threw the BBs way out there. But Classic Army is really good externally, and that's why I want one. Because SRC doesn't really have the best externals, and you can hear that nothing either some JB weld or some form of goo material. The wood though on this is really nice, but if you want the 74 look of the stock, the Classic Army has it, but it has a 47 receiver. I don't know why they did that. But seriously, don't, just because I mentioned the fact that this wobbles and all that, and plus the SRCs used to come with the stock prongs that would break every 2 seconds. This doesn't break. They reinforced it, and it's a lot better, so I can actually hold the gun by the rear of the stock. So it's not that bad. I really like the SRC Rpk. But anyway, Classic Army is your next option. Buy a SRC Gen 3 drop-in gearbox, and you'll be good to go. And a new motor. And the pistons are actually really durable. I was actually quite surprised, but you got to remove the last tooth. Second note, if you want to buy the worst RPK on the market, you can go buy an Echo 1 and get ripped off and not get a drum mag with yours. CY May is coming out with one. They came out with one, but it never made it over to America. I only saw, there's some videos you can find on YouTube. I'm not sure if that one comes with a drum mag or not, but I'd much prefer a SEMA over an Echo 1, because Echo 1 just wants to rip you off and take your money. I know other companies like to be like, oh, Echo 1's the best, oh, comes with 30, 40, no. And you may be wondering, well, why not the TSD? Well, TSD comes with the Gen 2, and Gen 2 is not great for support gun stuff. Don't get me wrong, Gen 2 is a great gearbox. It's not like, holy crap, KWA, but the Gen 3 almost rivals the KWA. I'd much rather have the Gen 3 from SRC, because KWA has got some proprietary components that's very irritating. A support gun is only good as it can be fixed. And if you have to use proprietary parts on a proprietary gun, you're kind of screwed, because you're always going to encounter the same brake issues. That's why the Classic Army, or the SRC, that's why SRC gearboxes, in my opinion, are better. Not internally the parts are not better, but they're better because they're upgradable more. Just from my experience. Now, for all the subscribers who are watching this video, and you're going to argue with me, I just don't understand why you'd argue with me when I'm just telling you I admitted they're better, but whatever. I would prefer an SRC just because I can upgrade it. But Classic Army is a great option. It's a little more on the pricey side. You can get this one for about $400 with the Gen 3 and 120 spring, all that good stuff, and a drum mag. I would prefer this one. I mean, actually, you can get it for $380 from some places, depending. But Echo 1, just cast that aside. The CY Main one's not out. I don't know if it's going to come out, but I'm pretty sure they will. and I'd recommend that one. And you'd be like, what about the intercostal conversion kit that costs like $50 bajillion? No. I don't care how nice your body is. Sorry, roommates. Just get an SRC, bottom line. They're pretty good. If you want something that's nice externally and then you upgrade it later on, get the Classic Army. But my only con to the Classic Army, a little more on the price side. The barrel's not as long as the original one should be, but you get really good externals, and then you buy stupid roommates. You just overall get better externals, and then buy an SRC drop in the gearbox, and you should be good to go. But I just thought I'd make this video. Don't buy the Echo 1 RPK because it is a rip-off. Plus, the mags are going to have feeding issues because I've never found an AK mag that fed great that was a 1,000 rounder high cap. Just put my 2 cents out there. If you're going to go for a good feeding drum mag, SRCs are really good. I've had one problem with it. The little hose flipped out. Oh my gosh. Stupid roommates. The little hose slips out and you just have to like glue it back in there. Then you're fine. Classic Army makes really quiet drum mags. They feed pretty good. I upped the voltage on it so it feeds faster because, well, my RPK shoots around 1,200 rounds a minute on a 9.6 and then close to 1,400. Stupid roommate. Close to 1,400 rounds per minute. It's just freaking ridiculous. But anyways, those are really good. Mag brands are okay, not the best. Gotta do some modification to them, but they're pretty good. Just my 2 cents on what the best RPK is, and bottom line, it's either the SRC or the Classic Army, or the SEMA. Echo 1 is just total crap, in my opinion. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and for all the other subscribers that are going to watch. Thanks for watching, too.